Hi, hello, I'm Miss Patricia Ann, and today we're going to be talking about Good Girls. I'm going to give you my review of Season 1, Season 2, and we're going to discuss the release date of Season 3. We're going to discuss my theory of Season 3, and I want to get your guys' comments and theories as well, so comment below what you think of Season 1, Season 2, and what you think is going to happen in Season 3. So, with further ado, let's get on with this video. So, guys, Netflix has this series. I have binge watched Season 1, and then I had to wait and binge watch Season 2. And now I'm having to wait to watch Season 3. Good Girls has Season 1, which is 10 episodes. They have Season 2, which is 13 episodes. And Season 3 will premiere on NBC February the 16th, 2020. And it will have 16 episodes. But for us Netflix users that want to binge watch Good Girls on Netflix, you have to wait till June or July of 2020. So few months away for us to binge watch it, but we can watch it on NBC every episode, once a week, and be in our, the end of our seat, sitting there saying, I need another episode, I want to know what happens, or I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to binge watch it all on Netflix when it's released in June and July, or if I'm going to watch it weekly. Now, if I do decide to watch it weekly, I will be going live after each episode, or I will be making a video where we can interact, we can talk and discuss what we thought, maybe have some popcorn, some wine, just have fun with it. And I thought it'd be a good little series to do if I decide to watch it weekly. And if not, when I binge watch Season 3, I'll post a video just like I am now. So it's 3 women that star in this as main characters, and they're best friends, and 2 of them are sisters, and one of them is a friend of the sisters. So in Season 1, they pretty much decide to rob a supermarket. They get involved in laundering some money for a gangbanger. So pretty much Season 1, it's mainly about these 3 women that decide to rob a supermarket because they have financial troubles, they have financial problems, they need money, they need large amounts of money, and they decide to rob a supermarket. One of the 3 women is cheated on by her husband. He is actually, quick little disclaimer here, the guy that plays Beth's husband, I'm going to put his actor name right across here because I don't know his actor name, but I know him because he plays on Scooby-Doo as Shaggy. So the entire time, her husband is featured in Good Girl Seasons 1 and Season 2. I cannot take this man seriously. I think of him as Scooby-Doo, and I think of him as eating the sandwiches with Scooby-Doo, and I cannot take him seriously. I just think of him as Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. So comment below, let me know if you have felt that same way by watching this guy. But anyway, on Season 1, the women, they decide to rob a supermarket. They end up getting involved in laundering money, and you kind of just get the feel of why they're having to rob a supermarket, why they start laundering money, and why they continue to start robbing places, and why they continue to start laundering more money. And you really get into it in Season 1 of why they need the money. So for one issue, there's one of the women, her daughter's sick, and then the other issue is that the woman that's married to Shaggy on Scooby-Doo, he ends up cheating on her, and she needs money to support her family, her kids. And then her sister is a part of this, so she ends up just needing money because she's just poor and she can't support herself and her kid, and she's got a baby daddy drama, and you just get really into each. There's 3 settings there. There is 1, 2, and 3. So each setting has their own reason why they need this money. So they pretty much come together. They decide to rob a supermarket. They end up getting into laundering money with a gangbanger, and then Season 2 comes out. Season 2 comes out, and it's pretty much the entire season is about these women having to deal with the actions of their criminal activity. And poor Shaggy. I do not know this character's name in the show at all, so I'm going to put his name up here, but I'm going to put the actor's name too. And poor Shaggy. I'm going to call him Shaggy. And I don't know why I cannot think of that guy's name. I just literally watched Season 2. Anyway, it starts with a D. It starts with a D. I remember that. Okay, I don't know. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, this guy, poor Shaggy, he's all upset because he finds out that his wife had retaliated and cheated on him because she found out that he cheated on her multiple times. And she only thought he cheated on her once. No, he cheated on her multiple times. So she ends up having sex with the gangbanger that got her into laundering money, that's got her into selling pills, that's got her into all this criminal activity. And her husband decides to leave her. He decides to leave her because she won't leave the thug life alone. Betty Crocker by day and thug by night. So she tries. I give her that. She tries to stop. She tries to get out of it, and she doesn't have that thrill. So she's out stealing chapstick at stores, and she's trying to get that adrenaline rush. She's going to basically AA meetings for being thief and criminal, and she's trying her best to keep her family together. She don't want to lose her kids. I don't think she cares about the husband. She don't want to lose her kids. Okay, guys, so my little intro there, I was trying to be calm and cool and collect. Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have pre-recorded this video maybe 15-20 times, and that's no exaggeration. I've lost my voice because I'm so excited to talk to you guys that I just ramble my words, and I'm just jumping from one topic to another topic, back and forth, and you know already how I do. So I just wanted to get it out of the way, what Good Girls is about. There is 2 seasons. Season 1 has 10 episodes, season 2 has 13 episodes, and season 3 will be released on NBC February the 16th, 2020, and it's approximately in June or July of 2020. Netflix will pick it up and we can binge watch it. If you're one of those people like I am and you like to binge watch them, then you can watch it on Netflix. But I'm in a little dilemma. Do I want to binge watch it all at once? Yes. I want to eat popcorn, lay in bed, and watch Good Girls all 16 episodes at once. But can I wait till June or July? I don't know. But I don't know how it left off on season 2. I'm like, I need to know. I have some questions that need answers right now. Okay, so okay. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. Like, season 1, I was a little bit bored in the beginning. I hate to admit that. Like, I was so bored in the beginning. Like, season 1, I was like, okay, it's a housewife. Her husband cheats. She gets jealous. And they come up with this theory where they're going to rob a supermarket. Okay. Well, after that point, when they start robbing that supermarket, that's when the thrill, the drama, and everything sets in for you, and you're just like, oh my goodness. So that's how it was for me, at least. So if you're starting out watching season 1, stick it out, because season 2 is where it's at. And you know, in some series, when you watch a TV show and it's like season 1's really good and season 2 is really boring, it's not like that. Season 2 for Good Girls, it had me on the edge of my seat. I wanted more. I needed to know what's going to happen. And when the 13th episode was over, I was like, where's 14? So I'm going to talk to you guys about my opinion on season 2. Season 1 was pretty much, they robbed the supermarket. They end up meeting the gangbanger. They end up, it left you on your seat on season 1. It did. But towards the end it did. Then season 2 was pretty much about the 3 women and their husbands found out. Like, they finally include their husbands into their criminal activity. And Beth, she is the one that's her husband cheated. He is also the same guy that plays Shaggy on Scooby-Doo. And every time I look at him, I think of Shaggy. So he wasn't the best character for Good Girls, in my opinion, because I couldn't take him serious. I kept thinking of Shaggy on Scooby-Doo. I don't know, maybe that's just me, I don't know. But when Beth ended up having her affair with the gangbanger, that was steamy. It kept you on your, you already know. You already know how you felt about that. If you watched it, you already know that there's a pretty good scenes there with her, and we find out later on in season 2 his name's Christopher. Yeah, Christopher. It just, how they made that character, they made him so like desirable. They made him, you just wanted to know more about him. You knew he was hiding stuff. He was a bad boy, and they just made him so desirable. And her be a little housewife, and she's just so, you know, used to bland, and then she gets the bad boy, so you know how that took off. So and then she tried to get her husband to, I did not like that scene where she like decided to sleep with her husband finally after they've not been, together for a long time. And um you could tell at that point in time that that's when he found out that she was cheating, of how she wanted to have sex. So I knew right then and there that that's how he found out, because later on in that same, I think it's the same episode, maybe no, it was a couple episodes later, when after the FBI raid the car business and her side hustle, um, then he comes to her and tells her that he knows that she's been having an affair with Christopher. So I just don't know, girls. I don't know. Okay, so for my last thoughts of season 2, when Christopher kidnaps the FBI agent that has all this evidence and all this stuff that he's been putting against Beth to arrest her for all these criminal activities she's been involved in. And Beth has the option to shoot the FBI agent or shoot Christopher. And I did not expect it. I did not expect it at all that she shot and killed Christopher. And honestly, at the end, I don't think Christopher's dead. I really don't think he's dead. Like, something's happened where the FBI agent has like took Christopher and put him in like protective custody, and like he's waiting his trial, or something's going on there. He's not dead. I just feel it that Christopher's not dead. And for Beth and this new ally she's got, the FBI agent. And it shows at the very end that the FBI agent is going to go on vacation with his partner, and him and Beth are on good terms, and he's not going to rat her out. He's not going to arrest her for all this, and that she just kind of made amends by saving his life. So, I guess in return, he's just going to, look the other way with all the activity, she's been involved in. But I'm telling you, I do not think Christopher is dead. And at the very end, the very last thing we see is Beth printing money out, making money, and getting her sister and her friend involved. And she's still got to do some tweaking to the money. And she talks about how she's going to take over the laundering money business. So I don't know. I'm telling you, I do not think this is going to turn out how they want us to think it is, that Beth becomes this, the queen, and because Christopher was a king of the hill and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, something's going to happen where they're making us think that he's dead. He's not dead. So I cannot wait for season 3 to be released and for us to actually find out what happens, and if Christopher's still alive. I really hope Christopher's still alive, because it'd be awful if they just kill that character off, unless they bring somebody else in. And we found out too that there's just so many things that we found out in the end of season 2 that can come back in season 3 and could be completely different. Just like the guy that they thought they killed, he ends up coming back alive. He's in Granny's attic. So I'm telling you, he confirms that he did not get killed, so Beth gets off the hook. And then that's when Christopher kidnaps the FBI agent. So there's some little details there we're missing. Like, is it going to show how he attacked the FBI agent, got him to his old apartment where Christopher took his son to? I know his son was with his mom somewhere. I mean, do we know whatever happens to Christopher's son and all that stuff? Or does it like fast travel, and then we eventually see Christopher's son grown up, and then, I don't know. I'm thinking too much into it, but I'm telling you, Christopher is not dead. So comment below if you think Christopher's dead, if you think Christopher was one of your favorite characters, because honestly, him and Beth was those two right there is my favorite characters. And then the sister too. She's one of my other favorite characters. But those 3 right there they're it. So there has to be, and also the sister. She ends up falling in love with an FBI agent too. So what happens there? So guys, season 3 is going to be so good. I cannot wait.